We're going to go ahead and officially get started. But welcome home, Melissa. We're excited to see more of the children open up the the shades for the beautiful mornings. But you guys, welcome. Good to see everybody. March 28th, Tuesday. Excited. Got a lot of stuff to cover. We're going to do it in a short amount of time. I have a flight today at 12:55. I'm actually hijacking some WeWork space right here in San Mateo, so I'm close to the airport. The electricity went out a little bit ago, so if it gets dark, it's okay. I'm on my phone, but we'll go ahead and get rolling. So welcome. Before we get rolling, we do have some new faces on the line. Jess, I would actually like you, if you can just say hello to everybody. Jess, give her a follow, Jess the Bling Realtor. She's actually brand new to the team, not new to the game. So Jess, welcome. Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and why you chose to join forces with us?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been a solo agent for many years, and after switching over to EXP, I'm a selective extrovert. Like, I like to be around good energy, and I've been really lonely, and culture is really important to me. And so through Hector, he and I had a conversation, and my 4 non-negotiables were I needed a physical location. The culture had to be amazing. I wanted to be on a team that understood social media. And I also didn't want to be paying a crap load out of my split. So this was a fantastic joint venture.
Yes.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm no expert with social media, but I've been doing it for a while, and I'm ready to catapult my business. And my goal this year that I'm looking to achieve with y'all is I intend to sell close to 30 homes this year, just organic social media leads, not paid ads, but that's my goal. And I'm saying it out loud because I want accountability.
You got this. Welcome.
I love this. Yes,
thank you. And I do have to change my name.
name.
Instagram, I changed it because I want it to be more about Bay Area and less about Jess. So it's actually Bay Area Jess Bling. I'll need to go and change that. So if you guys are looking, you're like, where the hell is Jess the Bling Realtor? It's Bay Area Jess Bling. I'll change it on here.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Jess, somebody knows you. One of our team members, Kim Tran, she said she used to work with you before she got licensed at a small mom and pop place in Hayward.
Oh yeah,
Kim
we went through hell and in the trenches in that place. I know exactly who that is. Hey girl, how are you?
I love it. You know, I love what you said, selected introvert. Is anybody fall in that category of being a selected introvert? Absolutely love that. So good stuff. Welcome to the team. Anybody else like to say hello, or any team members have a guest here that they would like to introduce before we get officially rolling? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on to Karina. Karina, you have a quick teaching moment of the week, so I will turn the mic over to you.
Great. Thanks, Elias. Two quick things. So number one, EXP is reaching out to all of our newer team members with a link for you to complete all of your social profiles, marketing materials. They're eventually going to get to everybody in the company, but they're starting with the newer sign up agents first. So definitely complete that that package for them. Be sure you're in compliance before you submit any of your social profiles to them. If you don't get back to them quickly, they will release you from the brokerage. So that would not be good. They also will, if you're not in compliance, they can hold your commissions and not give you a split check demand, causing delays in you getting paid. So they're really serious about this. Make sure your stuff's in compliance. If you have questions, just always have your brokerage as EXP, your name, and your DRE number on everything. If you use Fast Real Estate, then you want to make sure that you're using Fast Real Estate brokered by EXP Realty, not powered by, not any other spinoffs, just brokered by EXP Realty. I'll post it in Slack so you guys can see it. And then they're also going to give me a little update that I can share with everyone too, so that if you want to take this on yourself and be proactive and get ahead of it, that would be awesome to submit that little link of compliance for them. Second part is dual agency. Dual agency is always kind of confusing because if you're working under the same broker, it's technically dual agency no matter what, right? So if Elias and I were writing, or I was writing an offer on Elias's listing, We would both be under EXP Realty of California, so it'd be dual agency. Even though I'm repping the buyer, he's repping the seller. Now, EXP has multiple managing brokers under California. They've split it up into chunks. So you want to double check with the DRE website before you submit that offer, because if I'm under EXP Realty of California and Elias is under EXP Realty of Northern California, it's not dual agency. So because we would have different managing brokers, we would not be dual agents anymore. So always double check what that listing agent is on the DRE website. It's a good practice anyways to see. And I'll drop the link for that in Slack.
Good. I love it. And Kenny just made a really good point. Kenny, you want to talk to
I'll transparently show you guys what they sent me. If they were really drilling down on every single person, like we went a couple of times, but I'm just giving an example of what they needed from me. So, and they actually followed up, so you're missing your, I don't even use TikTok. I have an account, so you're missing your DRE and TikTok. Your LinkedIn needs to be this. You can't use fast agent. So you got to get your account fully scrubbed clean. That's why, but you guys get DM from me. Like I DM'd Kevin last week about something with like an Instagram story, didn't have DRE. Like, know that like we're trying to protect you guys. And one of the heads of the chairs of DRE compliance is now works for EXP, so they're getting ahead of us. So you want to do this before they will shut you down. So just be careful when you're putting marketing. I know you guys, some of you like are starting your own team names, stuff like that. You gotta get the DBA. So everything needs to have EXP Realty. You're playing the gray area if you have like so-and-so team, but unless you get the DBA for it. And LegalZoom is a quick way to get DBA.
Yeah, good stuff. And just to add on to what's in the chat, you guys, Team Fast is one word with a hashtag. One word. We see it sometimes. It's lowercase. It's separated. So it is all uppercase with a hashtag. That's how it should be used for any of your marketing purposes. So just please make sure to adhere to that. So good stuff. Do we have any other guests? Any other things that we need to cover before we continue on? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get rolling in the slides. Boom. Let me go ahead and press present, and then we'll go ahead and get flowing. All right, guys. So we are going to obviously turn the mic right over to you guys. What we are seeing is we're seeing tons and tons of things happening. You guys, we just had an incredible event in Sacramento last week. So Sacramento, you in the house? Sacramento? Okay, cool. Interaction part. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So we had the house packed. We did our Evolution Mastermind remix. People had no idea what to expect. The place was packed. The speakers were incredible. The energy was great. And if you guys are planning on paying a visit up to our Sacramento office, we just launched the Fast Booth. Now, I am a lover of both, but I'll tell you what, I think that the Fast Booth in Sacramento is my favorite now. I'm just saying, but let's do this. I want to turn it over to you guys. What's going on in the community? Do you have an event, agent-led event, educational series that you're doing for consumers? You have an upcoming event going on. What's going on? Who wants to share something that they have on the calendar? Artie, let's go to you first.
Thank you, Elias. A couple of things. First of all, somebody just knocked on the door. They want to come inspect the fire extinguishers here at the Walnut Creek office. I'm asking for some sort of credentials. He's going to show me a sticker or something, and then I'm going to let him through here. Just to let you know, I don't know who's in charge of that here, but that's going to
let him in. Let him in.
Yeah. So we also did the flea. I think Andrea and I did that flea market in Oakland. That was great. I think we're going to do that again. I'm also working on getting my program, my music and art program going with the Uptown Downtown Association and retail space. Hopefully that. If there's anybody that's interested in working with me on that, basically, essentially what I'm doing is going to be offering 1 hour a week of art and 1 hour of music to anybody over 62 and anybody under 18 that lives in Oakland proper. That's a program that's basically intended to get the youth and the old together in the same room with a mediator that's an artist or a musician. And hopefully that we're going to get funding from the city. I already know the money's there, but we have to first get it off the ground. So if anybody's interested in working with me on that, either as a volunteer instructor or any other way, just reach out to me.
Love it, my man. Love the cause, dude. Love it. Who else, you guys? Who else has an upcoming event that you want to share with the team? Something you're doing in the community, or an agent-led educational series that you're going to be doing for consumers? Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Maria, I thought you had an event coming up. We spoke yesterday. Is that you, Maria, over there in Sacramento with the pink shoes on? Can you guys help me out with the mute over there?
We're working on it. An event,
You had that yoga thing yesterday, Sunday.
that was Sunday. But you know what? Sophia and I are working on another Wind Down Wednesday, April 26th. Gotcha.
I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Here's the thing, you guys. If you're planning an event, if you have an idea for an event, I want to challenge each of you just to put it on the calendar and then start working backwards. Give yourself some pressure, but go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to launch this type of event and I'm doing it on May 22nd, and then start working backwards and do all the things you need to do to promote for this event. Anybody else? That was me pushing you a little bit, Maria. Love you. Going once, going twice, 3 times. All right, cool. We will move on to the next category. And obviously, let's get into production for this last week. All right, your boy Jeff Phillips got in a contract for $290. Congratulations. Kevin Magna, $310. Bo Pryor, I think he's in Mexico right now on a vacation, got in a contract for $400,000. And Anna Pacheco got in a contract for $459,000. So congratulations to everybody that got on the board in this category. I'm actually going to turn the mic over to Kevin Magna. My man, let's hear from you. What was your strategy? What did you see? And what are you seeing in the market right now? So Kevin Magna, let's have you grab the mic and talk to us about this transaction. Go ahead and hit us with it.
Hey, thanks. So we were this was a listing in Antioch, just a sphere condo, trying to just offload it after being in the family for like 20 plus years. The buyers were actually Ronnie and Ricky. So we double-ended this one for the team. It was awesome. They brought a really compelling offer. It should be smooth and easy. And appraisal was last weekend. Inspections came in pretty good. So it's been great working with some teammates on this one, getting it done on both ends.
I love it. Well, congratulations to you. And then we'll obviously come back to Ronnie and Ricky in a few moments. But great job, my man.
Thanks.
All right, let's continue on to the next category. Lauren got in contract twice in this last week, 425 and 635. One of them was in Op City. And then Ricky and Ronnie were on the other side of that deal. So congratulations to everybody that got on the board in this category. Richard is not on, but let me check really quick if Lauren is on. She is not on. And then let me check if Ronnie is on.
Hey, can I say something about Lauren?
What's that?
Can I say something about Lauren?
Bro, please. She's not here right now, but definitely.
Yeah. So she and we've been advisors. She's been totally killing it. I think those are her second and third deals. So she'll be graduating out of the program. She's had some really unique deals, getting out of one, getting into another, just working in parallel, like these 2 deals. So really, I'm just proud of her and excited for her future in the industry.
Yeah, man. And it's in her energy and her excitement. She's on the Women's Council. She's just doing all the right things. So we appreciate your help, obviously, on the back end. So yeah, she's definitely gone through some trials and some tribulations lately, but she was able to persevere and get her client back into contract. So really appreciate you saying that. Ronnie Escalante, let's turn the mic over to you, big dog. Let's talk about this deal with you and Ricky. And this is Ricky's first contract, and he's been working his ass off. So when you guys see Ricky in the Walnut Creek office, give him a shout out. This dude's a loving father, working his ass off, got in contracts. So Ronnie, you want to talk about this deal?
Yeah, that was a thing. I was hoping Ricky and Joey will be here because both of them have their first transaction with the team. So they've been working their asses off, especially Ricky, and we're actually helping a woman. She was a retired school teacher, but now working at Trader Joe's with Ricky, and she's getting evicted. So ultimately, this was like if there's a full heart of trends in some sort of way, helping a woman, getting evicted. And we're so grateful for Kevin, taking our offer in. Also, Patty's amazing. So she's been essential in this transaction. And of course, Ricky. Yeah, Ricky. He was working hard, eager to learn. He was so excited. So I'm happy for him as well.
Man, I love this. And I think Ricky is working right now. He still works full time, until he transitions out. But I see him. He's working hard. He's in the office and he's trying. So congratulations to everybody that was involved in this transaction. So love it and great stuff. All right, moving on. Once again, Ronnie just mentioned Joey. Joey got in contract on his first deal. So congratulations, Joey. I know you're not on the line today, but congratulations to you. Vernon got in contract for 505 and Liz Serta got in contract for 525. Liz, are you on the line today? I want to go over to you. I'm going to turn the mic over to you, Liz. Liz, talk to us about this deal Talk to us about your strategy and what you're seeing in the market right now. Let's hear from you.
Well, good morning. And then first of all, I do have another coming soon listing that I didn't get a chance to submit for last week. So I have the coming soon condo in Hayward, 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $499. And that came from a past client. It was a young lady who I helped purchase this condo a few years ago when she got it as an REO for $149,000. Then she got married, moved to Colorado, had her kids, and now she just wants to sell it. So I've kept in touch with her throughout the years, and that's how I got that listing.
Got it. I love it.
So the 525 deal is just really exciting because this is my first Cal HFA deal, the dream, California dream. So it's a young family. They have a young toddler and they want to expand their family. They're living with parents in Hayward in a condo right now. So they really need their own space. So initially we went to look out at KB Homes, new homes in Patterson. I got them a great deal, but then we started looking into the mellow roofs and it was just like too much for them. And they were like, they could not handle that. They're like, no, we don't want to live like that. So we kept looking. We looked at this resale property, beautiful property. It checked off all their boxes near all the best schools. It's actually across the street from one of those schools, beautiful neighborhood. And yeah, there was no offers. It had been on the market for, I was surprised. It had been on the market for like 15 days. There was no offers, made a good, really great, solid offer. They accepted it like that same day. And so we're super excited.
I love it. I love it. Well,
Oh, and
congratulations.
this is a past client referral. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Love it. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your seller on your upcoming listing. But really great job. Appreciate
Yes,
your
thank you.
insight. We're going to move on to the next category. All right, cool. George and Jung Hee got in the contract this week. Congratulations, you guys. George, we're going to come back to you in just a minute, but shout out to you guys. I'm going to go over to you in just a minute, George. So be on the lookout. Be ready. Aaron Balalut, he got a contract for $840,000. Now, relatively new to our team, but not new to the industry. This dude has been playing at a very big level for a long time. So Aaron, congratulations to you. Shout out to you on this contract. All right, going over to George and Anna. Now, I want to spend a moment on this because this particular deal, 1.650. Now, Anna's been in the game for quite some time now, a lot longer than George. And obviously, George is an up and comer. But this deal right here is the largest deal of both of their careers. So I wanted to send a huge congratulations out to both of you. Anna, if you're on the line, George, if you're on the line, obviously, I want you guys to talk about this. George, how you feeling, big dog? Talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about the strategy and what you're seeing in the marketplace right now. Take the mic.
What's up, everyone? And thank you. Yeah, so I'm super excited. So I just have to say, when they say go to the office, you guys go to the office, because I never would have met Anna. After meeting her one time, I was telling her what I do, like, and how I use Follow Up Boss. And at the time, Peter had just told me about putting on drip campaigns, like the long-term buyer. So I told Anna, like, you know what, like, this is what I started doing. I haven't seen anything yet. It's only been a few weeks. She actually sent me 5 leads to partner up with her on. And I did exactly what Peter said and put them on the buyer long-term strategy. And actually, this client had actually ghosted Anna. And putting her on the drip campaign, she all of a sudden started responding back to us. And they were just like 2-3 liners. And we toured maybe about 4 homes with her one day. And there was one that she really loved. And this is where I love partnerships, because if the agent doesn't mesh with one of us, they're more likely to mesh with the other one. And this was one of those scenarios where the agent didn't mesh with Anna. So Anna was like, I'll deal with the client, you deal with the agent. I told Kenny who the agent was, and he was like, oh, you kind of got to stroke this person's ego a little bit. So I changed my tone, became a lot more friendly. We wrote 3 offers and we were the only offer. They took it off market, and we continued to get our client. We explained to our client the different strategies of either coming up in price, releasing her appraisal contingency or her loan contingency. She even changed lenders in the midst of it. And I feel like us just calming the client and then really nurturing the listing agent is what really won the deal. And it really goes to show, even if it's not always the best offer, it's all about kind of just building that relationship all around with the listing agent. Because once Penny kind of gave us that advice and told us to change our tone with the listing agent, we did exactly that. Like we told her like, hey, Arlene, so many people on our team, once we said we were working with you, they talked very highly of you. By the way, our team lead, Penny, said hello. And then after that, her whole demeanor changed. And so definitely super excited. And the client is getting a steal because the seller bought this literally for the same price, 1.65 3 years ago, put over $150,000 worth of upgrades. So our client is literally getting a darn steal on this.
I love this. I love this. You guys, we've seen this a lot. Obviously, there's so many of us and there's so many people that have been in the game for a while. If you guys are in a situation, it never hurts to put it into Slack and like, hey guys, I'm writing an offer on 123 Main Street. Does anybody know this agent? Does anyone work with them? How they like to communicate? Things about this person. George, I love that you leveraged that. You took that advice and you ran with it. Congratulations to you. Biggest transaction of your career. Congratulations to Anna. And going in the office, he has 5 more opportunities of leads that he didn't have before because he wasn't going to the, or didn't go to the office. So he made a choice. She saw him, trusted in him, and great things are coming from this partnership. So great job.
And she just brought me onto a listing too. So hell yeah. Go to the office,
Yes.
you guys.
That's right. That's right. I love it. Well, congratulations to both of you. Let's continue cruising on, you guys. All right. So here's our new escrows. And here's our closed and our pending transactions. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to be clear with this every single week. Grab a picture of this. If you're ever uncertain, you want to know, hey, Elias, I'm going into a listing presentation. I want to know what our year-to-date volume is. What did we do last year? Make sure that you constantly understand our team stats, how we rank, where we're at, how many families we've impacted, because it's obviously great leverage when you're on these appointments. So great job, you guys, for everyone that contributed last week. It was kind of a slower week, but I feel it's just the week. I think that we'll start picking it up. I want to ask a quick question. How many people on this call in the last 48 hours have created a video, send out marketing, done some type of campaign about the Dream for All program? Please raise your hand or give me a screen or give me a reaction on the screen below. All right, guys, here's the thing. If you still haven't sent any correspondence out about this, I want you to go back and I want you to watch yesterday's Keep It Moving group coaching. We probably had 15 people contribute as what they're doing, how they're getting this message out, partnering up with lenders, doing videos, creating content. You guys, there's a huge opportunity. But I'll tell you what, when we talk about urgency for a program, there's only $300 million worth of funding that people are going to be able to take advantage of. You guys, this is a small, tight window. This may be the program that people need. Despite what they have to pay back down the road, this may be the program for them. So first off, understand the program, know how to articulate the program, and build that into your marketing right now, you guys. And listen, I would be calling every single person in my database. I don't care if they said they wanted to wait for a year, 6 months, 3 months. I would call everyone and be excited about telling them about this amazing program. So shout out to everyone that's taken action. Yesterday, I was tagged in so many videos about this. So great job, you guys. This is an opportunity for our buyers. So make sure that you're capitalizing on this for them and you're sending the message out. But really great job.
We have the VA. I saw a couple of collages that dropped in. I think this is final product. I haven't given too much thought yet, but I saw a couple of people post it, so we just pretty much copied it. You guys want one of these done with the scrolling thing? Reach out to the VA team. Maybe we can add this as a request to the current VA marketing form. Brian, maybe Molly can figure this out. And
you want to share it?
Yeah, I dropped the links in there. Just give you an example of what it looks like, but we don't want to give these samples out because you guys will end up breaking it, making a lot all crazy and stuff. But if you want one of these, just hit the reach out to Molly and we'll get a process started to have this. But video is still very important. But now the pictures are coming back on Instagram. We have this as a thing. And
yeah, I'm actually a big fan of this.
What was the first thing you just mentioned too? Was that mainly it?
Yeah, that was the CalHFA,
sorry,
Dream for All program. All right, cool, you guys. So let's do this. I'm gonna go back into my screen here. Make sure you guys are sending that message out. Make sure that you are capitalizing and understanding where we are at as a company and sharing that. iPhone.
Oh, sorry, that was what we last week. Justin went on a big listing appointment, asking me how many homes we saw in Alameda. I had to go look it up. We had 23. So that's why in the Team Fast Exclusive channel, now there's a link to all of our sales last year and the sales price. I'm asking her to put the list price, sales price, because of that. And then Laura Spielman said, you guys are going to list appointment. You want to have like really intrinsic data about a certain city, what we're doing, and so on. You can reach out to her directly and she'll give you the information on it, more detailed. But that spreadsheet is a quick glance at what we've sold. And also that, which I'll drop the link in there. And then also it's a good way for you guys to find partners. If you're in Oakland, you want to work with someone at San Jose or Stockton, you can quickly go on the list and see who has sold in Stockton, not just lives there. And then you can cross-reference it with the roster we have.
That's right.
Not looking at all that stuff. So we're trying to get more data for the team for you guys to use however you want.
Check this out, you guys. And it's crazy to think about this. So I'll be doing like a Q1 review email. Be on the lookout for that. I'll say important update. But the number, can anyone guess what our number one city has been this first quarter for units sold? Anyone want to throw a guess out there? Any guesses? Cities.
San Jose.
Oakland, San Francisco.
No, Hayward. I see anybody else. Anybody else? Keep them coming, you guys.
Hayward.
You got it, Carmen. Our number one place has been Antioch for this first quarter.
Wow.
Right. And that beat out Oakland, right? Which Oakland was obviously, and well, at the end of the year, probably will be our top spot. But say you're going on a listing appointment, or say you're going door knocking in Antioch, that's great leverage. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure that you understand where that's at. Good stuff, Kenny. I was actually just going to share this right now. Good stuff. Boom. 16. Wait.
And also, you guys are going to listing appointments. One of the biggest value proposition that I did a training with Justin last week and just brought back a lot of ideas I haven't thought about in a while. But one of the biggest selling point of working on our team for why a seller should hire you is because we have buyers. We have a couple hundred agents that are all well connected to each other. So that there's a very high chance we have a buyer for your property. Yes, people want to work with listing agents that have a lot of sales, a lot of stuff, but everyone wants buyers right now, and there's not. Depending on who you talk to and what they're reading, there's a lot of buyers out there. There's not enough inventory. There's a lot of sellers out there. There's not enough buyers for certain homes. So however you want to learn how to spin that, but saying, hey, our database has like 60, 70,000. I actually do this too. 60, 70,000 people in our database looking for buyers. And back then when I was listening on appointments, I was constantly actually pulling up Slack. Somehow you figure out how to use Slack for your benefit at an appointment talking to a buyer or seller. You could pull up the articles on the fly in front of them. If you're talking to the seller, hey, like last week, this was a fun article. I wrote a caption about it. Smaller homes appreciate more in value than large homes. So you're going to an appointment for a larger listing appointment where the house is larger. Say, hey, the prices don't go up as high here. And then what I would do now, it's actually even going to Team Fast Exclusive channel. Hey, look at all the buyer opportunities that our ISA team has. Can someone please call a buyer looking in Oakland, or someone call a buyer looking in San Francisco? Look, we have all these hot buyers that our team, our cold calling center of four people overseas in Jamaica, Philippines are constantly calling. So we're creating these opportunities, and these buyers are looking for homes. Your home might actually be one of the homes that might be a good fit. What if we were able to sell your home for the highest price without even going to the market? Granted, you should be going to the market, but what if we have that buyer for you? If the sooner you can sign a listing agreement, which you can cancel any time, I can get I can get to work, start work for you right away, and then pitch your listing to my buyers to get you this extra bonus time of getting you more, more visibility on the home, because we have hundreds and hundreds of agents on our team. That's not something that an agent from 95% brokers can actually say and speak to.
That's right.
So use the size of team as an advantage of taking on a listing, and then also flip it around. Like we have all listings. We have probably 25 off-market listings right now.
That's right. Good stuff. You guys, in regards to appointments, she's not on the call today, and Dan and I talked about this other day, but making sure that every single person that you're meeting at open houses and that you have in your database that you're putting to follow boss and you're tagging Real Scout, and then you're going in Real Scout and you're putting in their search criteria. So last week we have an ISA overseas named Samantha. She booked 9 appointments for you guys. She put those in the exclusive channel for people to go ahead and pick up these great opportunities. She booked 9 appointments in 1 week of calling. So Dan, huge shout out to you. Huge shout out to your department. I know she's feeling really, really good about that, but she did that because that we had a company initiative. Let's put every single person that's in our database, let's put them in a Real Scout so we could start seeing their activity. Our activity on Real Scout has heightened. The appointments have been heightened, and that means that more re-nurture opportunities are coming down for you guys. So good stuff. In regards to what Cynthia just said, you guys, next week on Thursday for our script role play session at 10:30, we're actually doing that in person in Walnut Creek. Jen's going to be there. Jen Oak, we're going to dissect the listing presentation that Kenny went over the other week. Kenny, hopefully you can be there. We're just going to really dive into it. We're going to do this in person. We're going to be like, all right, you pick the net sheet, you do the seller time, or you do the timeline, you do the calendar, you do repair, whatever it is. We're just going to go around the table and we're really going to fine tune that. So that is happening next week. Cynthia, 10:30 in Walnut Creek. We're having a full mastermind role play session in our office. So it's going to be a lot of fun. iPhone, you had your hand up. I don't know who you are. I don't see a name. I don't see a face, but you do have your hand up. I want to make sure that I get to your question if you have one. iPhone going once. iPhone, Thursday. What day of the week? It's Thursday, 10:30 next week in Walnut Creek. All right, iPhone, we're going to move on and let's continue to cruise back to this. Let me present and let me go back to this. Now, I don't think this guy is on, but we want to send this dude a huge shout out. Vernon Williams is our fast story of the week. He has a pending transaction this week. He's a huge contributor in coaching. He's growth minded. He's a youth advocate. This dude comes from a checkered past and he's all about growing, giving back to his community and being the best version of himself possible. So Vernon, we see you, big dog. Keep showing up, keep doing big things. Want to congratulate you. And so when you guys see Vernon, give him a huge congratulations for him being fast story of the week. All right, guys, marketing resources, Molly, Kenny, Patrick, if you're on, anything that we need to update the team on from this category. Cool.
I don't have anything.
Awesome. We'll keep cruising. Now, who's got game? So Molly and I kind of figured this out for you guys because Joe Ellen asked me the other day, how are we tracking our points? So let's do this, and I want to show you guys the easiest way to track your points. You don't have to do this every day, but what you need to do is you need to go into Sisu and you need to do this. So for 0 to 500 real reviews, oh, sorry, let me go back. Oops. All right, so for 0 to 500 real reviews is 1 point, 500 to 1,000 real 3 points, and then 1,000 plus is 5 points. So how are you going to track this? Well, the way that you guys are going to track those is going to be in Sisu, just like this. So if you had a post on here that said, okay, I had 500 reel or 500 views on this reel, or 550. All you do is go in here and you would put 500 there. So I want to make it super, super simple for you guys. So when you add up how many real views that you've gotten, all you do is you put your point here. So for this one, I got 1 point. Oh, my last video got 5,000 views. So cool, I'm going to put 5 points right in this category here. There's no category for what we want you guys to do. So let's just use this section here, Facebook or IG post. How many views you got? You equate that to your number and simply put that in. Not next meeting, but the very next meeting after that, we're going to be announcing the winners who won this amazing, amazing prize. So Jess, you had your hand up. I want to make sure that we're clear.
Yeah. So this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Am I able to participate since I
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Jump in. So this happens from this started, what day did we start? Yeah, March 7th to April 4th. So you still have time.
Okay. And then you know how like views are, I guess the cap would be the 7th then, right?
Correct.
Right. Because, like I've noticed with reels, the views, mine usually over time start to reach a greater audience, whereas in the past it would be almost instantaneous.
Totally.
Okay.
So we're just going to, by the end of this, you'll look back at your reels, be like, okay, ooh, that reel got 500, that's 1 point. That reel got 10,000, that's 5 points. So you're just going to go back to your reels from these dates, from the March 7th to April 4th, and track how many points you would have earned for each category or for each reel.
Oh, what did we get?
So glad, I thought you would never ask. All right, so let me go back to present here. So first place gets a 3-day, 2-night getaway. It's a local getaway. Let's say Napa, let's say somewhere, you know, on the coast. Or the second prize gets a night out on the town. We want to make this something that's experiential. Maybe it's a harbor cruise with dinner. Maybe it's foreign cinema with a cool dinner, something along those lines that's very, very experiential. And then the third place gets open house signs paid for by us. So it's a great opportunity for you guys to win. So I'm rooting for you. Now, this should push you to go create some content, but the most amount of points is going to be from pending transactions. So go out there, have some fun, make some videos, but get someone in a contract, take a new listing, and that's where you're going to get the most points. Any questions on this? All right, cool. Before we head on, you guys, I want to make sure that we are clear on FastPass. We get a lot of questions asked, or people say, well, I don't know where to go, what to do, where to start. The FastPass is designed to give you access to company-generated leads. Now, if you do the FastPass in 30 days, as it was designed to be rolled out, you can have a couple things in your business. You'll have momentum, you'll have visibility on social, and you'll have a structure, and you'll know how to spend your time every single day. Trust me, if you put those things in your calendar and you stick to that, you guys are going to have a higher propensity to get yourself busy in a very, very quick time frame. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to do better with the check-ins every single week. We're going to give you guys a master sheet, and you guys can go in and be like, yep, I did my templates. Yes, I did my follow-up box. So you guys are going to have a master template. Now you could go in all those things that are on the FastPass. You're going to be able to go in and check off item by item, day by day, week in and week out. So I'll make sure that everyone has access to that, but it's designed to create some pressure on you. So if you have the FastPass, look at that like, man, I'm not doing any of this, or I'm actually on track. We're going to help you guys get better and better and better with that. I saw some questions in here reacted to for new agents completing the, okay, cool. When do new agents get the FastPass? As soon as you complete all stages of onboarding, you will then get access to the FastPass, and it will come from Judith. She'll send that over to you.
Elias, keep in mind that some people might be asking for it, that this came out after you may have onboarded. So if you're requesting it, just shoot a DM to Judith on Slack.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions about the contest, about FastPass, anything? I want to give a huge shout out to Justin for taking action, knocked on 50 doors in Alameda, which is a very, very tough market for people to want to break into, and was able to score a listing in Alameda. So big dog, way to take action constantly. Congratulations. Let's give him a giant round of applause for hitting the pavement, going out there and doing what. Justin, you want to take the mic? You want to talk about that at all, bro? What's that?
$1.5 million?
Maybe next week.
1.5. Say it again.
So it's not on. I didn't get the ink yet, but you know we're still going back and forth. But I have Vivian on the appointment with me. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Dude, it's
we're
just
on the listing appointment for like 2 hours, chopping it up. But you know, if you know, Alameda has some heavy hitters that I'm against. But I think we left a very good impression on them. They see I'm young, I'm hungry. They did their research. They knew I was only licensed since October, but they still, you know, wanted to give me the shot and see how could, you know, help them out. So, yeah.
That's right, man. And here's the thing, man. A seller wants to know that somebody has a plan, obviously, but that has the hustle to be able to get the exposure for their home. And the fact that you're out there, you're hungry, you're new, you're not resting on your laurels, any bad habits, you're just out there to make it happen for you and for your family, for your consumers, bro. That goes a long way, man. So congratulations to you. You're coming to training, you're coming to coaching, you're learning, you're applying, you're knocking, you're doing all the right things, my man. So congratulations on all of your success thus far, and looking forward to you just smoking it.
We dropped a line about that last week too.
Thank you.
Like, Justin's new, but you know, if you're new, that means you don't have a lot of listings, which could actually work in your favor. Like, hey, I'm 100% dedicated to your listing. Like the way I door knock your home, I'm gonna door knock every single person to do a Saturday private open house for a Twilight tour. I'm gonna get my whole team out there. So, you know, they want to work with people that have the time commitment, because an OG agent has a lot of listings. They're not doing all that stuff. They just have listings coming, so they don't need to earn the business. and then drop a link last week into the Team Fast exclusive or a general channel. You know, not everyone here wants to door knock, and I've known like some of you have listings that you don't want door knock, but you also maybe don't want someone on team door knocking for whatever reason. But if you are okay with someone door knocking that you just had a listing in the neighborhood, well, what I'm trying to say is if you're an agent on team that you want an opportunity, go check on the sold channel to see what listings have closed, and then call that agent, the listing agent, hey, it's okay if I door knock on behalf of us for the neighborhood, to let them know that our team has sold one, so I can try to go get a listing. So you have an opportunity. So you got to kind of like use that teamwork for that. Because if you were on a smaller company, smaller team, they would be pretty against that, to be honest. And there's and then I know some agents on here will still be hesitant to that for whatever reason. And it's fine. That's also fine.
Yeah, you guys, I would definitely partner up with you know, an accountability person on the team and go out there and knock and have some fun with it. You guys never know what's going to happen. Look what happened in 50 doors. I'm sure Justin is motivated and inspired to go knock on even more doors. So great job.
Alejandro and Denisa picked up 2 buyers the same weekend door knocking. So you guys can hold open house for 2 hours and hope someone comes to the door and hope someone's getting information. I can go out there, get some exercise, and go meet the neighbors over and over again. And at some point, you're going to get business.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. JJ, you had your hand up, bro. What's your contribution?
Oh, just, you know, anyone who has a listing, especially if it's outside the area that you're actually looking to continue working in, just put it in Slack and let people know, you know, do it in reverse. Instead of agents who are looking to do it, people who have listings that are not looking to actively market in that area should offer it to the newer agents and say, I've got a listing at 123, whatever. If you guys want to start door knocking in the area, here's the information that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love this.
And our listings are every week in the newsletter. It's just literally a button you press and see all of the listings we have.
That's right. So you guys, you know, shout out to everybody that contributed. Shout out to everyone that's hustling out there and making it work. And you simply got to show up. Like George said, just show up, come to the offices, get involved, ask questions, be in the environment, and shake some things up for you guys. If maybe that means one day you go up to Sacramento, if you're in the Fairfield area, or Fairfield or Sacramento, you go down to Fairfield, whatever it is, but get yourself in the environment, find these opportunities, make new relationships, come to coaching, come to the team meetings, come to role play sessions, because you never know what you're going to learn and how you're going to grow. So that's everything I have. Kenny and I are going to be on the road quite a bit this year, talking about you guys, talking about your growth. I have a presentation in Tennessee in 2 days, and it's all about you guys, the growth, the things that you're doing right now to gain business. I'm really excited about talking about you guys. But group coaching is still on for tomorrow. We have some special guests that's going to help lead that session tomorrow. But if you need anything, obviously you know where to find me. But if there's nothing else, good for the cause. You guys, we appreciate you. Let's go out there and make this a fun week. Track and CSU, do the things that you need to do, and let's close out Q1 super strong, and looking forward to updating you on everything that we were able to accomplish in Q1. So if you have nothing else, I have nothing else. Let's have a wonderful day, you guys, and let's go out there and crush it. Appreciate all of your contributions. Peace.